Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the proposal to build a new town for Hanover. Now Hanover is on the western side of Jamaica. It's between Montego Bay and Negril. So it's between the Sangster International Airport and one of the major tourist destinations in Jamaica, which is Negril. So this town recently celebrated the parish of Hanover recently celebrated 300 years. That's a long time. So that means Lucea is the capital of Hanover. And this town was built hundreds of years ago. Now, as you know, as you see every day when traveling around Jamaica, there's a lot of progress going on. Now, Hanover is expanding, and the current infrastructure in the town cannot manage the existing expansion, much less the expansion that is to come. Just to give you an example, the largest hotel in Jamaica, Princess Resorts, the single largest hotel in Jamaica, is being built in Hanover. Although the address is Negril, but it is physically located in Green Island, Hanover. Now, to get there from the Sangster International Airport, you have to go through Lucea. And Lucea, the town, was built beside the coast, beside the Caribbean Sea. It's one of almost all the towns in Jamaica are port towns, meaning they were built beside the sea. Because back then when they were built, this is over 100 years ago now, maybe 200-300 years ago, it was ships that carried all the cargo and goods. So the towns by the ports flourished and they became the capitals for the parishes. But that's changing now because, for example, Lucea, Spanish Town is another example. These areas, the infrastructure, the roads, the sidewalks, they cannot manage the traffic that passes through it. So we're going to go through an article to give you an update on a new town proposed for Hanover. Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Andrew Holness, has announced the government's intention to create a new urban space for Hanover to drive the future development of the parish. Speaking at an economic workshop service held at the St. Mary's Parish Church in Lucea, to kickstart celebrations for Hanover's 300th year as a parish, Mr. Holness said the need to build a new town has become necessary to accommodate the bustling community that Lucea has become, noting that the town's facilities are struggling to keep pace with its growth. He pointed to issues such as the lack of sidewalks, insufficient parking, and congestion that hinder the town's progress. What I see here is a hustling and bustling town, and your facilities just can't carry it. That's just the reality. So we are literally going to have to build a new town, Mr. Holness said. The Prime Minister proposed creating a new town away from the waterfront while maintaining existing buildings as heritage sites for tourism and various other economic activities. We will have to leave the waterfront buildings intact, turn them into heritage sites, build tourism and other forms of economic activities around them, Mr. Holness noted. Citing the parallel with the ongoing transformation of St. Thomas through a 25-acre Morant Bay urban center, he said, "We're going to set St. Thomas for the future, and we have to do the same thing here for Lucea." The Prime Minister stressed the significance of public input in the process, asserting that consultations would be held to understand the view, fears, and concerns of citizens. Part of the thinking now is how do we find a new alignment for the road? Then they talk about realigning the main road. He added that the time has come for the government to take a deliberate and instrumental role in reshaping urban spaces to better serve its citizens. The cities and towns that we have are not serving the local needs of the population, and we have to build purpose, built urban spaces and facilities, Mr. Holness said. Alright, so that is the end of the update article. So guys, let us know what you think. I think this is an excellent idea. And although Lucea might be the first, there are many towns that need to be expanded. Like you had downtown Kingston and then you built New Kingston. We need to move it, like go with the progress, go with the times. Things change over time. Now, there's also a major highway going through Hanover. They actually plan to bypass Lucea with the highway, build a bypass so you don't have to go through the town. So if you're going to build a new town, put it close to where that bypass road is going to go. And this is necessary. Now, they talked about keeping buildings for heritage sites, which is great. Great. You must remember your history. But those buildings must be maintained and kept in a proper condition. You can't have them like downtown Kingston and Spanish Town where they don't even have roofs and they're not maintained. Some of them don't even have roofs. They're not being used. So we'll talk more about the heritage sites in another video. Alright guys, let us know what you think about this new proposed town for Lucea. I think it's an excellent idea and a move in the right direction. Alright guys, leave your comments in the section below. Have a good day.